Hi guys, and welcome to Cooperb Motorcycles. Today we're going to do a quick video showing you how to fit your single-sided brake hose kit. So the single-sided brake hose kit allows you to run a lot more aggressive tyres and remove the centre part of your mudguard. So whether you're doing that for style, you want it to look a bit better, or you're doing it for purpose, you're going to be riding off-road and you just want that extra clearance, then this is what you're going to need on your bike. So yeah, let's get into it and see what you think.
Okay, so let's just have a quick look at what you get in the brake line kit. Then we'll jump straight into the fitting. So you're going to get a couple of different banjo bolts. So one is for the top end to go onto the ABS pump, and the other to go onto the brake caliper. You're going to get all your new washers, two new nice shiny black banjo bolts, brake hose guide, which we'll put on your fork leg, and then you've got your two different hoses. So one goes down to the fork leg, and you'll have your banjo on the end to go onto the caliper, and then you've got your other one here. One end will go on your ABS pump, and then your other end is where the top of the other hose obviously connects with your right angle adapter. So yeah, so that's what you're going to get in the package. So let's go down to the bike and get fitting.
Okay, so today we're going to be fitting the brake hose kit to this bike, which is actually a customer's bike that we're doing a build on at the moment. So we've made a bit of a start. We've got a lot of the Service kit on it already. We've got the rally seat, the rally mudguard. We've put some Mitas tyres on for him, and we're in the process of fitting the full HP core system as well. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll take the bike apart and we'll show you step by step how to get this kit fitted for you. First thing you're going to want to do is get the seat off and the fuel tank, so you can get access to the brake hose from the ABS pump right down to the front of the bike. So once you've got that off, you then want to take off the guides and all the clips that are holding the brake hose onto the bike. Give you a lot more maneuverability. So once you've got all of them undone and removed, you want to take off this clip that goes around the right hand side fork leg, and you want to keep that because we're going to reuse that on the left hand fork leg, and we're going to use the hose guide to be attached onto this. So once you've got all of those done and removed, you can start going ahead and taking off the brake hose. So make sure you've got a little pan just underneath, because when you undo this bolt, brake fluid is going to start draining out, not just from the hose but from the caliper as well. So make sure you've got a little pan just to catch all the fluid and keep everything nice and clean and tidy. Always put a bit of cloth over the wheel as well, just to catch any brake fluid. Always do the same thing as well at the top end, so just put a bit of tissue or something under the ABS pump and wrap it around it, so any fluid that leaks goes onto that, rather than falling into the battery box and stuff on the bike. So once you've undone the brake hose at the top end, you want to take off the plate that the fuel tank bolts onto. Then that gives you a lot more room to be able to get the brake hose out and the new one in. So then we've got that undone. We can now start feeding the new cable on. So the left hand side, there's a little cable guide. So if you undo the cable guide, take it off, and then hook the cable guide through the right angle adapter, you can then put that back on and bolt that up, and that will hold the adapter nice and neatly and out of the way on the bike, just keeping everything nice and safe and tidy. So you want to undo the airbox and feed the brake hose through the frame and along just underneath the tabs for the airbox. That keeps it nice and clean and out of the way. Once you've done that, you can get the top end done and all bolted back up. Put the plate on. We'll give you a couple of little spacers just to put under the back of that, as you'll need to raise it slightly just to keep away from the brake hose. Then you can feed it all the way through, back down to the bottom, and get everything tightened up. Then it's time for the bleeding of the brakes. So take the cap off, top up the fluid that you've lost, and then you can make a start on getting them bled up With these being a braided hose, they do sometimes take a little bit longer. You can use a multitude of different things, from a vacuum bleeder to various other different items that you can buy online. So now the brake system is all bled up, we want to reroute the ABS sensor. So you want to feed it through the hole that you can see here in the top of the frame and out the other side, and then pass it back down the left-hand fork leg along the brake hose, reusing your original clips to clip it back onto the hose, and then it can be put back into position, and then any slack can be placed in the hole at the top of the frame out the way, so it's all nice and tidy and nice and clean at the bottom. So now it's time to reuse the clamp from the other side of the fork leg along with the new cable guide, and reinstall that on the left hand fork leg, so you've got your nice cable guide keeping everything nice, neat and tidy and away from the tyre. So once you've got everything on and you're happy with all the positioning, go through, double check all your fittings, make sure everything is nice and tight to avoid any leaks, and then you can rebuild the bike and get it back to its original state.
So there you go, guys. That is the brake hose kit now fitted to your bike. As with anything like this, we always recommend that the kit is fitted by a fully trained mechanic, just to avoid any issue, especially with something like this, quite an important thing, your brakes. So yeah, we don't want any mishaps. So thanks for watching. We'll do a couple of close-up stills and a couple of other little bits now, so you can have a little look and see what the finished product looks like. This part is available to order on our website now, so head over to cooperbmotorcycles.co.uk. You can place your order, or we've got them in stock on the shelf and they're ready to take away now. So thanks for watching.